Hello again, Mr. RG Stuff here. Now recently I was very fortunate enough to meet up with Rankin, who, as well as being a very active YouTuber, is also very active in the gramophone collecting and restoring area, especially with the EMG and Expert gramophones. Now Graham has actually lent me a few items to have a look at, and I'll get to those in a future video. But he's also very kindly given me some records, and these are the ones I'm going to go through now. Okay, well, starting with the one on the top, this is a nice Vocalion one, and we just open it up and have a look. As you probably know, if you've seen any of my previous videos, I go quite a lot on the look of a record. I do like a nice old record, and especially one with a nice old looking label as well. So this one is I'm a Roma, sung by Malcolm McKeechan, with piano accompaniment. Now I'm not going to read out the full contents of all these labels, and I certainly will make a muck of some of them, but there we go. There's that one there. Le Coeur is What's on Reverse, also sung by the same person. So I'm not sure if I've got a Vocalion like that. I haven't got many Vocalions, certainly. So that's a nice one. Now this one here, this is She Wandered Down the Mountainside, sung by Alma Gluck, soprano, sorry. Now this is a nice old HMV, and you know it's old because when you turn it over, it's single-sided, and it's got the gramophone and or the gramophone company with the angel on. And I like single-sided records. I don't know why I like single-sided records. I think it's partly because it just means that they're probably really old. So I've not dated these, but these are going to be around the time of the First World War. And when I say these, this next one, in fact all the ones in this stack are single-sided, so again, they sometimes have different things on the back. I think there are two different designs that the gramophone company used. But this one is, I say, Ava Maria, sung by John McCormack and Chrysler, who I think might have been, yeah, a violinist. And it does say tenor with violin and piano. So so that's a nice old one. I'm going to say that a lot, I think. This one is Un Ballo in Mashira, sung by Enrico Caruso. So this is a nice early Caruso. Again, it's got the same gramophone company logo on the back. And quite interesting sleeves here as well. I mean, this Southend. Southend is actually a place I am familiar with. I think what's interesting about this one is you can tell by the phone number it's got to be fairly old. I mean, Southend 109, so that's the 109th telephone in the town of Southend. So yeah, that's certainly got some age to it. And the record, this is a La Villanelle, soprano is Amelita Galikirki. I should know how to pronounce that. This in French with flute. Yes, flute and orchestra. As I said, I really struggle with the actual contents of some of these labels. I will play these at some point. Whether I'll upload them, we'll see. But it's still very much a nice old record, and yeah, and a nice sleeve to go with it as well. I do have some sung by her already. This one, this record's actually noticeably heavier than the other ones, and it's also got the characteristic sort of ridge on it. So the same sort of backing on it, but I think this is actually slightly earlier. It's just it just feels even heavier. This one, His Master's Voice. So this is after the introduction of Nip of the Dog on the labels. So it's still got to be around, I don't know, I think 1909, 1910 they moved over to this style of label. This is Madame Tetrazzini, that's who sings it, and it's Semiride. I can't pronounce that. Semiride. Italian soprano with orchestra. Again, apologies for the absolutely atrocious mangling of the title, but that record just looks new. I mean, there's a few marks on the label, but I mean, the record just looks absolutely new. It's just amazing that's 110 years old or so, and I expect it will play just fine as well. This record here is also Madame Tetrazzini. It's definitely older because it's got the older label. So I think physically the record is actually very similar to the previous one. The same logo on the back, but the label same colour. So that's Voici. Oh, I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce that. I'll try and put a label up on the screen for that one. But again, it's a Madame Tetrazzini record, and that's going to be when they were still using the gramophone trademark on the front, and this is a gramophone Monarch record. So I think this is the Gramophone Company Limited and sister companies. I think this is probably something like 1907 to 1909, so somewhere around there. So yeah, good age on that one. And this is another Madame Tetrazzini, Lucia de Lammermoor. Yes, there was obviously a Madame Tetrazzini fan somewhere at some point who collected these records. Pull this one out, have a little look at it. Again, it's in very, very good condition, really. I mean, I'm not a professional record grader, but that does look pretty decent. And what's on the back of this one? Yeah, it's got the same gramophone. I think they've all got the sort of older style gramophone with the Angel trademark on. But that's nice, and it's a good heavy record with a rim. The rim's actually a little bit different on this one. Yeah, it's actually a bit different, that. So presumably pressed in a slightly different way. And this last one is another of these gramophone Monarch records, which are the older label design. Again, it's a really heavy record. It's got the sort of more pronounced ridge around the outside. This is again Madame Tetrazzini, and it's Batti Batti from Don Giovanni Mozart. Orchestra conducted by Mr. Percy Pitt. Several of them were actually by Mr. Percy Pitt. I should have mentioned that. Again, a nice heavy old record, gramophone on the back. You might gather from my finger marks it's really quite warm in the workshop today. So yeah, so I mean, excellent set of records. I mean, I absolutely love the old single-sided records. I don't have any of these pink. I don't have any of the pink ones, I think, at all, and certainly not the pink gramophone Monarch records, which are the 12-inch ones. So thank you very much, Graham. That's excellent addition to my collection. Now, Graham also gave me this little record here, which is single-sided as well, just to fit in. This is from a talking doll. So apparently it says something basic like put me to bed, or I'm hungry, or something like that. And the sound quality is like to be pretty poor, but it'll be interesting to get it running and actually listen to it. Okay, well, those were the records from Graham. Thanks again to him for giving them to me. It's been very much appreciated. And otherwise, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.